Hello Jenga Diaspora Media Family, na mambo vipi? And I hope everyone is doing on well. Many thanks for tuning back to this channel. I'm here particularly doing good here in the United States. So wadau nimekuja because there has been this debate that has been going on for almost now since Donald Trump assumed office in January 21st. So there has been this issue of deportation, and it has been the headline of every media and every country now, because that was one of the things that he said. Once he assumes office, he will deport people. Not only deporting, but he will deport them. Mass deportation of immigrants who are in the United States illegally. And we've seen that happening so far, and it has spiked a lot of anxiety among immigrants who live here in the United States. Many of them terming this something that they have never ever experienced before. So when you go into the streets, that's the talk of the streets. Everybody is talking about it, and nobody is sure what will happen next, because it is something that Donald Trump said once he assumes office. He will have to send people who are undocumented back to their countries. So what does this mean? I want us first to understand what this means. Undocumented immigrants are people who are in the United States and they don't have papers. Particularly they are immigrants, because probably these are not people who are born in the United States. People who are born in the United States, once you're born in the United States, you assume citizenship immediately. That is with no doubt. You become a citizen if you are born here. So that is not something that is affecting any American citizens. And even those people who came here from elsewhere, like if you come with green card, you need to know that once you finish 5 years, you can apply for citizenship. And once you apply for citizenship, then you automatically become a citizen. If you are here with green card, you are not a citizen, but you are here legally. And those people who come with green card, they are known as residents. So residents means they have got a USA visa, they can work, they can do anything they want to do here in the United States. So they are here legally. But there are people who came here legally. Many immigrants came here legally. And that's why they are being now sought by the law, because they came here legally. Majority of them, this was visit visa. They came here. Once you come here with a visit visa, that visit visa has got expiry date. It has got an expiry date. So once that visa expires, you need to know that if you overstay in the United States, then you will lose all the status of living in the United States, and you will become an illegal immigrant living here. However, you can there are ways which people normally do to get those visas renewed, or to get now legal documents. One of the things to do in order to get legal documents in the United States is to file for an asylum, which has become very difficult nowadays, because asylum seekers, you have to wait up to 10 years for you to get a green card or papers in the United States. So that's next to impossibility. So what people do is that they are forced to get people who are citizens or people who are green card holders here. So if you are a man, you are forced to get married to somebody. so that you can get papers. And that's why I tell people there is no need for you to enter into such a mess. There is no reason for you to insert yourself into that quagmire. Quagmire. Today I have used quagmire. That is a mess. You'll have entered yourself into a mess. So why do you come from your country to enter yourself into such a mess? So if you're a woman or a lady, in order for you to get papers, you have to be married by somebody who is in the United States and is having papers. Like for instance, if you're having a green card, you get married to that person so that you become that person's wife, and now that person will begin the process of getting papers for you. So you see how sometimes difficult things can be. And we have had a lot of cases of these people who came here with no papers. And then you get somebody out there who is willing to give you papers, but with a lot of conditions. This means you become that person's slave. You enter yourself into slavery because you will become that person's wife. But literally, that marriage is like a forced marriage. It's a situational marriage. And you know, marriage has got a lot of things inside there. So you can't call that marriage. So that is a marriage that you have just come because of papers. So that you can get papers.
Turn right onto Main Street, Pennsylvania 10 North.
So those are so many issues that are making people begin and they begin to suffer here in the United States due to lack of papers. So you'll be forced to do crazy things. You'll be forced to do things that are an abomination, which you would have avoided if you would like stayed away or out of this mess. So many of you have complained that relatives in America, they have not invited you to come here. But that's the very big reason, because once you come here, you don't have papers. And now you will enter yourself into this mess. So I was not there. I was just showing you ways in which can deem you paperless in the United States. And paperless, we mean that you don't have documents to work. You don't have social security. You don't have driver's license. Some have driver's license. But that's not, you can get a driver's license. You can get a driver's license, but that doesn't mean if you have a driver's license or if you have an ID, now you have got the legal documents to work here. It won't be able to work like that. So there are so many things that are happening